Ah, what a beautiful morning for some off-road rookies! On today's episode, we're headed up to the alpine country to do some camping in the frost and the snow. Unfortunately, there was no snow, so it was just the frost. Corny cooks some absolute banging meals. Caden looks in the wrong spot for minerals.
I can't see any quartz though.
And it ain't off-road rookies unless something goes wrong.
It ain't off-road rookies if something doesn't go wrong.
That was my line.
So we're on our trip up at Licola at the moment. We're going up the Tamboritha road. Originally we're going to go try and see if we could see some snow. On the way up to Licola at the moment we're just going to go find some wood and then we'll head up the Tamboritha road. How'd you get up there? So we're just out at this lookout at the moment, just between the campsite we stayed at and Licola. As you can see, there's some pretty cool views up here. We're just stopping for a minute or two to have a little look around and then we'll get into Licola. We ended up skipping Licola because the day was starting to get on, so we just went straight up the Tamboritha road. Along the way though, we did see a cool little waterfall on the side of the road, so we had to stop and take a little video. We've just arrived at Thomastown. We're just going to have a little bit of a look around. See what it's like. I've never actually seen this one. Got the dunny for later. Oh yeah, not too bad. Careful the tree. We've just set up at Thomastown. We're currently 1,288 meters up. It is pretty chilly. I don't know if you can see my breath, but it's pretty cold. The temperature's probably only in the single digits. So the plan is that we'll camp here for a few nights and then we might go up and see if we can have a look at the pinnacles. I've checked all the roads, none of them are closed, so we should be able to make it all the way there. But tonight we're going to cook up a bit of a feed. It's definitely gone to
I'll keep it up there, but it might be cold a little bit.
Freezing temperatures. Everything's starting to get a bit of that twinkle, that little frost over it. Everything. I'm talking the microphone that you can hear me on is starting to get a little bit of a frost. Stuff on the side of the car that's starting to get a bit of a frost. See that twinkle stuff there? Look at it, it's all frosting over, all up there too. Oh, don't look at my sun damage. I accidentally spilled some water on the table over there. That froze. Yeah, it's pretty cold. It's pretty damn cold. Lamb chops for tonight. Gonna cook them on the hot plate on the fire.
Oh yeah, I transferred you the $5 for the juice. I'm wearing Licola.
It was like $2.40.
Oh.
We got some brie cheese with some onion relish, with some salami around it. We're eating fancy tonight. And then we've got some lamb chops and we're gonna put some veggies on as well. I'm gonna get that done now because I'm hungry and I'm cold and I need something warm. What we've made here is some lamb loin chops with fruit chutney on them, some steamed peas, and some steamed potatoes. We've also got a brie cheese with salami. It's not snow, but I reckon it's the closest we're going to get. Oh, look at it. Everything's twinkling. Well, I had to get up and record this pretty quick because the sun's rising pretty fast. All the frost is melting as quickly. I reckon this is probably the closest we're going to get to somewhat of snow. As you can see, everything's frozen over. We left the billy out with some water, see if it would freeze. As you can see, it very much did freeze. I don't know what temperature it reached last night, but it must have been in single digits or maybe even in the minus. We're going to get up and we're going to try and get a fire going, try and warm up a bit because I am freezing. Yeah, I didn't bring my log splitter. I did bring my axe. Hopefully I can just chop some bits off.
I was surprised. So just before I went to sleep, my legs started to get a bit cold, but I'm trying to put warmers like in my pants.
Oh!
It worked.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh wow. I'm just gonna walk off. Oh my god.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh at you.
If anybody has any tips on how to make fires in the frost and the snow, that would be greatly appreciated. I've never actually camped in the snow or temperatures like this, so this is a little bit new to me, but I'm sure we'll learn over time. There's a bit of a flame going under some of the more denser stuff down the bottom. Maybe that's how you do it. You try and like dry some stuff off the top and then kind of compress it down so it all heats up, making sure there's still some airflow. Well, it's all starting to like dry up, but it's probably still like quite moist in the center. That's probably not helping at all. It's still hot in there, but we're just not hot enough. Better not say any comments about putting petrol on there. Well, that was attempt number 1. Might need to try again, hey? We plan on doing a couple more trips like this, not just the frost, but the actual snow. But clearly we weren't lucky enough this weekend to get any. But yeah, we hope to bring a few more videos like this to you guys out in the snow and the frost in the winter, so you guys can watch it at home in the nice and warm, while we're out here in the freezing cold. Well, we're having fun, and you're not. You should be. You're watching one of our videos. This is going to be attempt number 2. I'm going to shove one of these under all this stuff down here where it's all dry. Connie came up with a good idea of putting the wood around the fire to dry it off. She said she saw it on Outdoor Boys, which is like, you know, a small time channel that nobody's ever really heard of. A lot smaller than Offroad Rookies. Oh yeah. I thought I'd quickly show you this cool little ice that froze in our kettle. Look at this, look how thick it is. It's made like a little lens looking thing, like full of water and ice. Heat this up on the fire and we will have some nice cuppers soon. There we go. Oh wow, it's like really frozen. It's like fur. So what I'm doing for brekkie is another one of these little brekkie muffins that we pre-made. So a bit of cheese, bit of patty, and a bit of egg mix in there. So I'm just going to cook that up in little separate bits on the fire. And I've just got my pan here. I'm just going to preheat that for a little bit on the coals down here. So get that going up there. Let's do that one first. That there. And now we let that toast for a little bit. Once that's done, you toast the other bits, put it all together, and then you got yourself a little brekkie muffin. And then you put it all together, looks something like that. We're just quickly going down to the river and see if we could pan up a little bit of gold. I'm fairly certain this place isn't known for any gold at all, but why not have a little bit of fun, hey? Thomas is just down there, he's finding some stuff down there and he's going to just pan through it, see if he can find anything. And I thought, why not take a bit of a video of it? I can't see any quartz though. I don't know if we're like too high up. Is that how that works? I don't know. Oh, this would be so good to have a little swim in summer. Oh yeah, we weren't kidding. It was cold here yesterday. Look at this. It's, I think, about 3 o'clock now. Oh yeah, yeah.
That's nice.
That's perfect. Yeah, it got pretty cold here last night.
What do you know about gold panning?
Yes.
Yes?
Is that like a crack in there? Because I feel like there might be some in like in between there.
Yeah.
Like, just because it's like bedrock and the water's running over it. I'd honestly be best like way out in the middle somewhere, but I'm not going in this water. I'm assuming you're not going in this water.
One of Courtney's favourite things to do while camping is the cooking. Every time we go out, Courtney cooks something absolutely beautiful. What she's cooking tonight is some of our Offroad Rookie short beef rib ragu. So as you can see, she's put some beef in there that she first seared up, and then we've got some onions, carrot and celery. We let this sit on the fire for about 4 to 5 hours, just slow cooking away. We first made this meal when we went to O'Toole's campground in this episode. We do like putting these little cooking segments into our videos. Almost every episode has a cooking segment in it. Every time we go out and go camp, we always cook something a little fancy, a little nice while we're out there, because why not, you know? We'll finish this cooking segment off after we do a little bit more gold panning on the river.
So we're just trying another spot, just a little bit further down, seeing if we could find even a little bit of sediment.
Close up shot. Spits.
I don't think there's anything in there. I think it might be a bit of a bust, Thomas. And that's how you make a beef short rib ragu.
That looks kind of bad.
So it is Monday morning and we're just finishing packing up. We're probably not going to make it to the Pinnacles. I didn't realise how far away it is from here, especially the fact that we're going home today too. So I reckon we'll probably have to make some dedicated trip to go to the Pinnacles. Saying that though, we're going to go up to the peak, which is I think 1,470 metres up. That's probably about 10 minutes from here, so we're going to go have a look at that.
Well, it ain't Offroad Rookies if something doesn't go wrong. Something's gone wrong with Thomas's car and he can't seem to accelerate over 50. So we're going to have a bit of a look. So we're not exactly sure what's going on. It feels like when he accelerates, the clutch kind of backs off, and like he can't seem to accelerate to the next gear. I don't know what that means. Obviously, I'm not a mechanic. We're heading up to the peak at the moment, and then coming back down and going back through licola straight away. So hopefully it fixes itself, but if not, we're just gonna have to go slow the whole way back, which is okay. Like, look, it doesn't matter as long as everything's all right.
I can get past 50 if I like manually put it into third, but the auto transmission, something's wrong with it.
So the auto does not want to.
No.
Is it like revving hard when you hit 50 or what?
No, it backs off the revs. Let me go forward again. Maybe go
Okay.
into manual fix.
Just, yeah, give it a shot. Just come back. If not, we'll just go slow. It's the same thing. He said that he's trying, every time he hits 50, it hits 3,000 revs, and then it drops like it's trying to change gear, but it's not changing up. I'm just going to give it a bit of a drive and see how we go. Oh,
Doing it again?
yeah.
Yeah.
It just won't pass. It won't pass like it's 60. That's weird.
Is it like it's not going into that final
Yeah.
gear or whatever?
It's like it keeps slipping in and out. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of wanting to, but it won't. So it keeps like going between them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you still want to go up to the peak and then come back, or?
I don't know. I kind of just want to get it, home before it blows up fully.
Yeah. Okay,
That's
let's do
annoying.
that.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Alright, well, we've come to the verdict that we're going to just turn back because we don't want it to blow up way up here because that's, one, expensive, two, very bad. So we're going to follow behind Thomas. He can only go about 50, 60-ish. But yeah, let's just fingers crossed that nothing's gone wrong. We'll probably get a comment telling us exactly what's gone wrong. It's probably some simple fix, hopefully. But yeah, we'll go see.
Unfortunately, that's put a little bit of an end to our adventure today, but luckily enough, we got back home without any troubles. It seemed to kind of fix itself as we got to licola. Thomas took it to the mechanic, and luckily enough, it was a couple of easy fixes. It wasn't too expensive, which was very lucky. But that's going to wrap up this video. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, maybe comment, and thanks for watching. This has been Offroad Rookies.